to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, down low. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Bay finds Young. Hunter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
Murray sets a screen for Young. He takes it in. It's stolen. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Bain passes to Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Quick shot by Ja Morant. As soon as he's got the rock, he's into his motion.
Smart against Young. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets into rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside for Murray. Young against Smart. Young drives in. Count it. Young's got his second bucket.
So smooth with his handle. Trey, a handful to stop.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside Jackson. Passes to Aldama. And here's Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. Murray sets a screen for Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
On the pass to Bay. Okongwu down low. Guarded by Smart. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. Driving the lane, and Okongwu slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
And the basket is good.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Young outside. He kicks to Murray. Young, a screen on Morant. Launches a 3. Murray, the pass to Bay. Back to Murray. Bay with the screen for Murray. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Explosive athleticism. Murray usually showing it with the ball in his hands, but he can also just go get it.
Morant finds Aldama. Morant against Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Morant missing. The Hawks leading. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Bay throws it down.
On the break, Sadiq is great in the open floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Young outside. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
When John Morant is hitting those, you're in for a long night because we know what he can do off the bounce.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And the second quarter about. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And Okongwu slams it in.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Morant looking around. Jackson out to Morant. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Love that from Bogdanovich, finishing with power.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. On the Wayne Bain. Hasn't made one yet. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's a screen by Aldama. A 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella with a screen on Smart. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bay. Back to Capella. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. Atlanta leading by 3. Young, right side. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Hunter, the pass to Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Bay. Finished off the break. Bay's got his second bucket of the game to go. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
They grabbed their own miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jackson against Hunter. Bogdanovich passes to Kele. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, number 4, Kobe Buster.
Rob. Here's Jackson going inside. Yep, it counts.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter with a screen on Kennard. Johnson outside. Here's Capella, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Kennard's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Atlanta. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward spot. And it's Bay with the ball for the Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Murray into the lane. Young with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Look at the numbers Trae Young has put up in this one. He does it all.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Rose. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Terrific move from Trae. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
Kennard against Murray. Clark. Now Kennard. No scoring in this one. Clark kicks to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Buries the long-range jumper.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Rose against Young. To the hoop. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Young. Wide open look here for Murray. The basket good off the assist from Young. Murray's got 5 now.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner 3 look easy.
Kennard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Murray, good. He's got 7.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta.
Number 12.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Young from deep three-point range. Nailed from three-point land.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Clark, a screen on Murray. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Number 1, Jalen Johnson.
Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
Such a tenacious play. Trae Young refuses to stop his drive.
Clark, a screen on Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Young driving in. Count it. Good. Young's got 27 points.
That's his bread and butter play. Trae Young getting the space he needs to do damage.
To the left side wing. Here's Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 15 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Morant. Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. With the drive. And he banks in the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. 19 points in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And here's Young from the arc. Good work defensively by Smart.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Well through 3 quarters of play, down double digits sitting. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Santi Aldama is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Bufkin. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich, hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 15.
What a gifted scorer Bogdanovich is. Able to hit jumpers even with the defense all over him.
Morant drives in, and that one good. Morant's got 21.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Outside Bogdanovich. They set the pick. This one for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the three ball.
Jackson with the screen. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta leading by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Bays checked in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Okongwu. Hunter with the screen on Morant. And it's Murray penetrating.
Beautiful body control in the air from DeJounte Murray.
Morant against Murray. And it's Morant missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. Payne against Bogdanovich. For 3, Murray. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Outside, Payne. There's a screen by Aldama. A kick out to Bain. Launches it. Rebound, Atlanta. Bay into the lane. And Bay throws it down.
Nice job at reading the defense. I like how Sadiq attacks when he sees something opening up.
Morant finds Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Memphis.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Okongwu's checked in for Trae Young. Down low, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Morant against Murray. Up top, Morant. Outside for Smart. Back to Jackson. Clock at 4. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Corner pocket was open. Jaren Jackson Jr. making it look easier than it is.
Smart against Bogdanovich. The pass to Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Here's Murray. Takes a 3. That one, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Jackson from long range. Rebound by the Hawks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Jackson missing again. Bogdanovich looking around. He dishes it to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It will be one. Fun to watch. Two of the best pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Picked by Aldama. And here's Morant outside. Towns with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Oh, ripped away. And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Opting for the quick shot there, Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Gobert finds McDaniels. And he taps it home with authority.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Edwards, defended by Smart. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Morant. 4-3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Morant. He has 6 for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Okay, Ja, getting a little revenge at the arc for that last shot.
Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. No luck on that one. Morant with a defensive effort. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Jackson the screen. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Here's Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Takes the 3. Morant, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. McDaniels against Jackson. Towns passes to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Smart for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. To the left side wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Outside Conley. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Morris, he's checked in for Conley. Pass to Jackson. Edwards against Bane. And here's Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, wow.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ed.
Morant against McDaniels. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 11.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
16.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Moran and Smart in the backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Ja slices through. There's Jackson with the 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Now here's Moran. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Moran. Oh, and Reed with a block. Outside McDaniels. Driving inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Well, now that we've had a few years of reference to us, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
Morant looking around. And it's Morant again missing for Minnesota. They've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 8 points.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker to the left wing. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Oh, that's good. Morant from way out.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Nice shot by Morris. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Right side McDaniels. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Memphis. Rose outside. Kennard outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Rose. Over to the wing. Here's Stevens. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Stevens has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Warren slams it in.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Clark finds Kennard. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Morris. An easy 2 on the layup. Morris has got 6 points.
That's just Monte Morris doing his thing out there. Pick and roll action. Can I run it? You bet.
Here's Kennard. Here's Jackson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Rudy Gobert. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards, and it's Warren in at the 4 spot.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Alexander-Walker. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
Well, so normally Anthony has the ball in his hands. Right there, Edwards showing you he's more than capable because of that frame of rolling to the cup.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander-Walker, still without a bucket. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Here's Kennard. Had a miss there on the triple. Now the Timberwolves with it. Stolen by Kennard. Rose outside. There's a screen. Kicks it out to Clark. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards. And he comes up with a bucket. Edwards has got 8.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes for us.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Here's Stevens. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley passes to Gobert. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Clark. Puts up a deep three. And Kennard with the three. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
To stop the run. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Now here's Kennard. 9 points in the game. Pass to Rose. To the wing, right side. And here's Clark for three. No luck on that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns finds Conley. He takes it in. Here's Gobert. Towns with the ball. Defended by Jackson. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target. He will do the rest.
From downtown. Warren with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's Towns on the assist from Warren. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Here's Stevens. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Stevens has got 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Rose, the pass to Kennard. There's 42 seconds left in the third. And here's Clark for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For the lead. The shot by Conley. No good.
Second personal foul.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Clark right side. Right wing. And there's a pick. It's stolen by Warren.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Out to the right wing. Clark finds Kennard. Rose left side. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Minnesota calls timeout. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Morris for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Boy, Monte Morris, a bit undersized, but make no mistake, he is unafraid to mix it up.
And that one drops, so now they lead by one. And he nails the third. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Smart and Dane run the wings. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the one spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he's good on the second.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Back to Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson for 3.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. There's the triple. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. It's picked off. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Morant against Morris. Picked by Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Edwards against Smart. The crossover. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. Gobert finds McDaniels. Towns outside. Towns a screen on Smart. 5 to shoot. Outside McDaniels. Driving in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Morant with it. Jackson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 19 points.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And that's going to be a foul on Memphis.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the three-pointer goes.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
deflected. Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Back to Morant. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Jackson. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 19 points.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And now the T-Wolves on the break for the finish. Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Morant finds Jackson. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Morant pass to Jackson. Stolen by Reed. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And here's Morant outside. Towns with a rebound. Left side, Edwards. Reed for 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. They played.
High-flying affairs, Brett. This is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now, here is Young. It's stolen by Edwards. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
To the middle, here's Hunter. Nice move. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Gobert. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Hunter. Outside for Murray. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns is double. Has to Gobert. Conley dishes to Gobert. That one drops for him.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
You never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Murray with it. To halt the run. And there's Hunter on the assist by Murray. 6 points for him.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Out to Conley. Puts up a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Trae Young. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. Clock is at 3. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot by Okongwu, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Good on the bucket.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Murray for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Warren is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray, ripping it down.
Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. And the layup falls. McDaniels got 5 now. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out to Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The kick out to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young pass to Okongwu. Now here's Bay. Good work there as it goes.
They can use a mix of power and finesse. He gets that close.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Out left of the wing. Edwards looking it over, and Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Saddiq Bey, and Hunter subbed in for Murray. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got 8 points.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Minnesota's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. Edwards passes to Warren, so the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down, but it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
Al Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Capella. Conley finds Towns to the paint. Here's Anderson. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. Softly drops in the floater. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
It's his first trip to the line.
When he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The free throw drops for Towns. And he makes the first but misses the second.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game. And
thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And that one drops for him. Murray's got 7 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They double team Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Gobert. Lock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Hard to stop this. When Gobert is knifing inside, you got to bring an army to slow him down.
Murray, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Capella finds Murray. Young outside. From downtown, Gobert pulls it in.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gobert gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. The Timberwolves also with the sub. McDaniels checked in.
You want more of this from DeJounte Murray, just playing on the front foot, getting to the free throw line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray outside. There's the dish to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. The Timberwolves made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Conley dishes to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Young's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Gobert drops them both. The Hawks trail by 12. Okongwu, the pass to Bay. It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. Bay kicks to Okongwu. Back to Bay. He dishes it to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. Takes it inside.
Well, nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Young with the steal. To the inside. Nice move. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
Mr. Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Young against Compton. Crafty move. And McDaniels with the block. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Start it.
Fifteen seconds left to play in the third. Conley against Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Warren. Back to Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, but throws that one away.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Warren is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Gobert can't hit. The Hawks trail by 14. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Here's Murray driving to the basket. The three, Hunter. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. Feeds to Okongwu. Dishes it to Young. Hunter on the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley finds Gobert. It drops. That's his ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Edwards a screen on Young. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Out to Conley. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's good.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hit.
Here's Okongwu. Nifty move. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Young from outside, and they recover it.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the mix. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts. Jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Outside for Murray. The pass to Bay. 5 to shoot. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Passes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Edwards. Left side, Towns. And stolen by Okongwu. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they...
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.
RJ, this league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Smart and Bane run the wings. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the 1. Really left him alone that time.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
Jackson with a screen on Young. Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart outside. Pass to Morant. Smart, a screen on Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with the bucket.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard Ja Morant, because his handle is on a string.
Now here's Young. Outside Hunter. Young, the pass to Bay. Murray from outside. The kick out to Young. Over Smart. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Grizzlies on offense. Richardson's 2011. The Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
Now here's Hunter. Pass to Young. It's deflected. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Up top, Young, defended by Smart. And Young, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Hawks. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Young against Smart. Pass to Okongwu. Young looking over the floor. The Hawks need to get one up here. Over Smart. Young can't hit. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Young. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got 5 points.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
And Young, here we go. And he lays it up and in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Richard, if you think about Smart, he's such a dependable player at both ends of the floor.
Especially on the defensive end, he is a lockdown guy. When he won Defensive Player of the Year in 22, he was the first guard to do it in 26 years since Gary Payton. That tells you the type of impact he can have.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Picked by Aldama. Jackson for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Bane into the lane. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Smart with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Smart passes to Morant. Lets it fly. And it's Memphis with another.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Now here's Hunter. It's good. Hunter's got 5.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
And here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Murray. And here's Morant outside. Drops in the 3. 12 points for him.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Grizzlies out in front. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses and they are exploiting.
They had a Kongwu, the duo inside. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings, and it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Hawks trailing. May with a screen on Smart. Bogdanovich passes to a Kongwu. Smart against Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Bogdanovich down low. Defended by Smart. Bogdanovich no good. Jackson the screen. And here's Morant outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Murray against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Smart for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting, so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Ryan?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. And here's Morant outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
May with a screen on Morant. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Kicks it out to Smart. This one for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Aldama picking him up. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11. Aldama, left side. Morant against Murray, and it's Morant off the drive. 5 on the clock. Aldama, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Hunter. Takes it inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Bogdanovich against Morant, picked by Murray. Here's Hunter. And he gets it to go. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Misses the three. The Hawks have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Smart. Pass to Murray. Puts up a three. Smart grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Morant looking for an opening. From deep, Bain. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Second chance effort. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all in the offensive end.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Memphis, Derrick Rose is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Jackson. And it's Stevens in a power forward. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Capella, screen on Rose. Young, the pass to Capella. Yes! And the foul! That's on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Young against Rose. Pass to Capella. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Clark. Kennard right side. Clark outside. Kennard outside. Jackson on the wing. Kept alive. Stevens. Clark left side. Rose outside. Clark with a screen on Young. From deep, Rose hits the three-pointer. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Young on the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Kennard outside. No good on the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Bogdanovich on the wing. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. Johnson a screen on Rose. There's Young with the 3. Clark grabs the board.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got 5 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Young. Off with the layup.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Kennard. That one goes in. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Sadiq Bey comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Matthews. Murray, a screen on Rose. And Young, here we go, up and in on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
The 3. Kennard can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray passes to Okongwu. Releases from the wing and drills it. And now just a 5-point Memphis lead.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Rose, the pass to Stevens. Good D by Bey. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Rose against Young. Here's Murray. Outside for Bey. No one near him. Again, Atlanta.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Grizzlies out. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Right side, Bogdanovich. To tie it up. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Payne with it. Now Okongwu defending. There's Jackson with the 3. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Picked by Aldama from deep. Morant. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Murray. To take the lead. Sinks it from distance.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His 3-point shot has improved every year.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Shots good by Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Here's Morant. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich with it. Murray, a screen on Smart. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. And they're on the run. Jackson, the pass to Smart. Back to Jackson. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Slick drive by Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Jackson with a screen on Murray to the right side. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Goes back up. And the basket by Aldama. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And there's Hunter on the assist from Okongwu.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jackson with a screen on Murray. And here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Bay. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Beyond the arc. Oh! Morant sinks the triple.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Hunter on the wing. Young against Smart. Bay with a screen on Smart. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play whenever his team needs it.
Jackson with a screen on Murray. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Murray, a screen on Smart. Here's Young. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Jackson, the screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Laces one from 3.
Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
Now Young. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Outside Young. That shot off. Excellent D there from Aldama. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
From the free throw line, Ja Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Murray, a screen on Smart. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Memphis.
matchup, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Jaron Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now here's Morant. Oh, good with the triple. Morant against Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert the screen. And Anthony Edwards gets the three.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Memphis with the ball. It's a three-point game. Morant against Edwards. And that one's good, Morant.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Conley kicks to Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. This is to Jackson. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6 points.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Towns up top, guarded by Jackson. Back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Morant outside. For 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Smart. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
The 3 from Morant, and Jackson throws it down hard.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Conley. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morant with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
And finished off by Gobert.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
And not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
The kick out to Bain. There's a screen by Aldama. A 3-ball. Gobert pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Gobert with the block. And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in at the 3. Morant looking around. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Aldama. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jaren Jackson with the 3. Jackson's got 5 now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's the 3. Smart misses. Timberwolves leading by 7, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. To the paint, here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Edwards, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Michael Conley. Morris against Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in, and the second free throw, good. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Morant. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bain. He gets it in there.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Bain passes to Aldama. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Morris. Back to Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one no good. Now here's Reed. Guarded by Morant, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's Morant. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morris. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Jackson a screen on Morris. The three from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Reed the pass to McDaniels. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Now here's Morant. He's got 25. Here's the floater. Reed with the rebound. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Morris. Puts up a deep three. Reed kicks to Towns. Good if it goes. And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
McDaniels is out there with Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. That one goes in.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. And there's the drive. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Jackson. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 17. Morris passes to Warren. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And finished off by McDaniel.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Kennard. Count that one. Kennard's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Reed. Kept alive. The kick out to Warren. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Kennard. He has 5. Here's Stevens, and he lays it straight in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Over to the wing. Warren dishes to Morris. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
To the inside, McDaniels. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 5th assist in this one.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morris finds Warren to the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like that McDaniels was patient, created the opportunity by not rushing, and got himself to the line.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morris. Gobert brings the double team. Kennard kicks to Clark. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. Here's Conley. Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from 3-point range. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark a screen on Edwards. Kennard for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Lobbed up there for Clark. It's stolen by Gobert. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Puts up a deep 3. Kennard's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Edwards drives in. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Kennard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards kicks to Conley. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Traps in the tray. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Morant against Edwards. Edwards with the block. The 3. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook. 8 points for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Minnesota on top. Ending the 3rd. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Morant. That one good for 2. Morant's got 27.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Inside. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Edwards passes to Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Morant kicks to Bane. Aldama gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Conley against Morant. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert finds Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Edwards with the block. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stop.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Morant against Edwards to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Conley gets the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And a wide open look for Bane. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the out, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at center. Gobert no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
For three, Conley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great concentration from Conley. The shot well contested, but it didn't matter.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. And we're about a minute into the first. Oh, it's stolen. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And a Kongwu with the block. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. He's off on the first. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Now here's Young, inside. Outside for Bay. Young looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Bay with a screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And stolen by Murray. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Long arms, quick hands, a nose for the basketball. Murray makes a difference on the defensive end.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Hunter passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
To the inside, here's Gobert. Nifty move. The rebound by the Hawks.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Out to the wing. Young with it. Towns covering. The kick out to Young. He buries it from 3.
This is why they call him Ice Tray, because he is so cold as he nails these threes.
Edwards finds Towns. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Outside Young. There's the 3. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Okongwu, the kick to Hunter. Bay left side. And the dunk by Bay.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Towns can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Hunter for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Towns a screen on Murray. Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Really the only place Gobert looks to score, right under the hoop.
Pass to Hunter. Outside for Bay. The three ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 2. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
Morris, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Morris. Picked by Murray. To the paint. And it's Murray finishing it off.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Towns a screen on Young. Morris. And a Kongwu with the block. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. The Hawks on top. Up by 1. Don't go. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Morris in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
The 7'1" Gobert is a major threat inside, especially this close to the rim.
Outside Young. Young drives it in. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Well, one thing we know about Trey Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trey Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
Gobert inside. Okongwu on him. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
On the wing, Bay. Pass to Okongwu. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trey Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. The Frenchman, Gobert.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Hunter, a screen on Morris. Young finds Bay. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for 3. Drains the triple. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Hunter. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
Rebounding oftentimes comes down to effort. How about Warren refusing to be outworked?
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Nice shot by Morris. All right, Smitty, as a basketball fan, who are your favorite players to watch?
Well, it's a long list, B.A. I love Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and that crew. LeBron James, of course, and some of the younger guys, Anthony Edwards, and obviously the Joker, Nikola Jokic, and also Giannis, and the list goes on and on.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Here's Conley. And he hits it to tie the game. Conley's got 5 now.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Left side Hunter. To the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lets a floater go.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Pass to Reed from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson passes to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Bogdanovich. Murray is doubled. Here's Capella. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And now the Hawks on the break. Murray from outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reed's got 5 now.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Sadiq Bey out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the 5. Reed passes to McDaniels. Back to Reed. McDaniels, a screen on Capella. Reed for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game.
Beautiful play in transition. Clint Capella, he can really run the floor. Hard for the other bigs to match him stride for stride.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Young, the pass to Bey. And Conley grabs the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Back to Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Stolen by Conley. Now Reed. Now McDaniels. Defended by Bogdanovich. McDaniels, that's good. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Young, and a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 9 points.
Using his speed and agility, Trae Young gets to his spot inside.
Conley against Young. Inside, here's Towns. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fast break, Minnesota. It's stolen by Johnson. Stolen by Conley. Reed finds Towns. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bay with it. Towns covering. Pass to Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And Towns slams it home.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. The kick to Hunter. From behind the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Some make it look easier than others from the corner. Hunter looking smooth.
Towns finds Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Okongwu with the block. Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
B.A. hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor. What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. They set the pick. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
And Edwards, here we go. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, the former number 4 overall pick.
B.A. injuries have been a hindrance early in his career. But he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Anthony Edwards. Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. On the take. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are.
The previous play is under.
They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. TJ. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They lead by 7. Pass to Capella. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Warren. And it's Edwards in for Alexander Walker. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Sadiq Bey comes in for Johnson.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Young, the pass to Murray. Okongwu with it. Here he goes. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Conley finds Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And for all he does defensively, Gobert is having a nice night, scoring the ball as well.
Conley against Young. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
So for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter, and it's Johnson in for Murray. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. There's Young with the 3. Okongwu with the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Inside, here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Gobert showing some mobility. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Bey. Bogdanovich against McDaniels. Bogdanovich, that's good. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Here's Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Okongwu finds Young. Okongwu, a screen on Conley. Here's Young into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. On target from range. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Murray comes in for Johnson.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Here's a Kongwu. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.